What's going on, guys? Hope you're doing good. I wanted to make a video on how I paid my mower off in less than 2 years. It was barely less than 2 years, but it was less than 2 years. So, in 2015, I started this journey of the lawn care business owner. And, I started like most everybody does, with a push mower. And, quickly realized that sucked. It was time consuming, and I needed to move up. So, I bought a trailer. I had a Mower riding mower, 42-inch cut, I think. It's what we used at home. It didn't have a hood. The muffler was rusted out. It sounded awful, looked awful, but it cut good and it ran. So that's all that mattered at the time. And then in June of 2015, I decided that I needed to upgrade. I was working a full-time job for another lawn care company and then mowing on the side, which is very time consuming. So I needed something faster. I wasn't getting enough daylight of the evening to get done much. I only had like 8 or 10 yards, but when it takes you 2 hours to do one, you don't get much done. So I decided to do that. But I was just starting out, didn't have a lot of money, so I couldn't just walk up and pay cash for a brand new mower. But I didn't want to go the used route because I didn't want to have to work on something constantly. And I wanted something dependable. I knew this is what I was going to do for a long time. That's all I ever wanted to do. But I wanted something that was dependable and was going to be dependable for a long time, that I knew what had been done as far as maintenance. I knew I would maintain it right, so I just wanted to get one from the get-go. Made sure it was maintained when it was supposed to be maintained and how much, how often, I should say. But so anyway, I didn't have a lot of credit. Had good credit, but I hadn't had it for a long time. So I couldn't just walk into the dealership, sign the paper, and get one, without a co-signer. And I'm very, very independent. I didn't want to have my mom and dad co-sign. This was my business, something I was doing, and I wanted to be the one to sign my name on the dotted line with nobody else and get the money for it. So what I done was I got this cemetery to mow that year. I still have it. It's not big at all. It's real small, and they pay me for the whole thing once a year. So in May I get $1,200 for that whole year for mowing that cemetery. So what I done was I took that money, I put some with it, and I went to the bank to get a loan. When you pay for cash it may not be this everywhere, but my dealer, when you pay cash, you get like so much off. It's like 5 or 10% than if you finance it. So I was trying to stretch every dollar I had, get the best deal I could, because I didn't have a lot to work with. So I went to the bank. I financed like $3,500 of it, and I paid $1,500. My idea was to pay $1,000 out of my pocket, but I wanted a little more off of the actual loan. So I got a quote from the dealer, figured up what the tax was going to be, and with what I was originally going to put with it and the sales tax, it came up to about $1,500. So I ended up financing it for $3,500, and it came out pretty close to what it would have if I had financed it through the dealer per month, but it came out to 18 months less. So if I'd have got it with the dealer, paying no money down or anything, just financing every bit, it would have been $125 a month for 48 months, 0 interest. But I got it at the bank. It was 30 months with $133 payment a month. So cut off a year and a half of having to pay on something for $8 and some more. The interest wasn't much at all. I cannot remember what it was. Don't even have a clue. But it was a good small amount of interest that I paid. So I done that, got the loan, went and paid cash for it. That saved money. And I paid extra when I could. But this year I got paid for the cemetery in May. I got paid with it for it on Monday, and went to the bank Saturday morning and paid that mower off. it lacked like 2 weeks being exactly a year. I kind of wish I'd have waited and paid it off that day, but you know, who cares? So you know, that worked for me. It was something that I thought a lot about. You know, I started thinking about getting a commercial mower as soon as I, you know, started this business, but I had to wait for my time to come, when the time was right, when the money was going to be there. Don't bite off more than you can chew. But you know, I don't regret what I done a bit. I loved the way I did it. Looking back on it now, it was smart. For me, it may not work for you. This is not a one-size-fits-all business, but for me, it made the most sense. It still made the most sense to me. And you know, now I've got a 2-year-old mower that was $5 grand brand new that's paid for. So you know, I'm making a lot more money every month, and I still got a very sound machine that's not got a lot of wear and tear on it. So that works for me, guys. Oh, I forgot to say, if you don't know what mower I have, it's a 2015 Skag SWZT Hydro walk behind, 48-inch cut with 15 horsepower Kawasaki engine. It's you know, it's bare bones. It's a pull start, no outer meter, but it works like a charm. I've got 2 review videos up if you'd like to check them out. One is from when I bought it 2 years ago. Took it home, got it off the trailer, and made a video about it, the first cut and everything. So there's that one, and then there's the one from a couple weeks ago or last week where I done a 2-year review. So check those out. I'll link them in the description. But hopefully this helps somebody. If you're just starting out and need advice, mine may be good. I don't know. Take it for what it's worth. Just my opinion on how I did it, and it worked for me. So anyway, guys, check me out on Facebook, Instagram. That'll all be in the description. And my other channel, Valley Boys Outdoors. We're trying our best to do some good stuff. It's hard to video frog gigging because it's dark, but we've got some videos of that up. This fall there'll be squirrel hunting videos, deer hunting, squirrel hunting, rabbit hunting, coyote hunting. I think I said one of those twice. But anyway, there'll be all that up. Both channels are growing. Makes me happy. I work hard on this stuff, and it's good to see it start to pay off a little bit. So all that will be in the description. If you're not subscribed to this one, please do. I'm really trying this year to get better content out, and I think I'm doing a decent job. The last video I'm pretty proud of. So check all my stuff out, guys. Comment with anything you've got, questions, input. I'm always up for new stuff to try. You know, I'm not too cocky. I don't think I've been in this too long to learn new things. So yeah, let me know. Give it a thumbs up, share it, whatever you can do to help me out. I greatly appreciate it. Please come back and see me. Have a great day, and God bless.